Okay. Sorry about that. And I had to end the streaming, uh, live streaming, because family duties, and let's just say, too many people were calling me, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'll do it later. I'll bring everyone back, and we could go continue on going forward and talking about Spawn and talk about um, Marvel and DC. Um, Inferno is right on a certain degree. I'll cut the chase and say, yeah, Steve Ditko and Stan Lee's family should have some Cone ownership, or certain, let's just say, some of the shares of the money on everything of their characters, and also the same goes with other characters. But situations like the Spider-Man costume, the black costume, when it was originally a fan costume. McFarlane didn't make the black costume, and none of that shit. I mean, granted, Venom was like later down the line, was the whole what's that better word? Venom came after, but it's just like the original concept was, it was supposed to be. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find it. Um, okay, where is it? I'm trying to find the original black and red costume. Oh, there it is. There it is. I'll share screens. I mean, this was a fan design, and you're telling me you can't tell me that that creator who made that design is not going to be saying, "Hey, I'd like to have a piece of that pie that I gave you for free." We're going to have that problem all over. And it's just like, oh, great, wonderful. Something that I'm just like, we're going to have even more. Like, the more you think about it, the more you just like, oh boy, this could go out like a bang, and it could end Marvel with a snap of your fingertips. And it could really end pretty badly. It's funny enough that Marvel did use that type of concept, but years down the line, when Agent Venom was part of the Thunderbolts, yeah, that was basically it. They used the red and black costume. And also the same thing with the whole God symbiote type direction. Um, but I mean, I agree with him on one thing. The writers and certain people should have some of the shares. It's just, for me, I only care about the character. I only want that character to be successful. If I was working for a big company, I would only want that character to be successful. If it got in movies and TV shows, yeah, I might, let's just say, get a little piece of the pie or whatever. But I mean, I would have won that character just to do well in the the whole comics department. That's my main that's my main thing. And he looks very differently things, and to respect with him, I mean, like, hey, it's good for him. I mean, he speaks logical. He's being a writer, which is great. And I'm trying to be a writer myself. I only did issue 1. I haven't done issue 2. And yeah, it is what it is. But the whole Spawn movie that's coming, I mean, I'm gonna. This is the one thing I will have to disagree with my friend. I'm kind of I'm literally grateful that we got another writer, because I'm sorry, Inferno. I really am. I really don't want to upset you, but I'm sorry. Tom McFarlane's idea of making what he wanted to go for with Spawn, not a good idea. I was not a fan for it, and judging on what he was going for on the leaked script, that I know a liable YouTuber that does, let's just say, has a history on getting leaked scripts or getting scripts and just going forward. I mean, I just say this. There wouldn't be a guy just going all out on Terminator Dark Fate or the Predator film. I'm talking about the Predator by Shane Black. That movie, where that whole movie was script. The whole movie was just leaked out, and they changed the ending, and X, Y, and Z happened, and shit like that. Like that stuff, I was very, very, very much. Let's say I trust him. I know exactly where he is coming from because I know he's telling the truth because he has a history of saying every goddamn line of the truth. So, yeah, that's why HAM Reviews is so successful. And granted, I may disagree with that guy on the whole thing, on the whole aspect of the Alien Marvel comics, but I mean, besides all that stuff, I could understand with my friend Inferno's coming from. He doesn't want Spawn to go woke. I mean, I don't know. How can you go woke with him? I mean, not unless you literally change the character, literally strip everything about the character. Let's have where, and God forbid they ever did this, I'll be like, okay, now I'm going to go say my 2 cents on this. And I'll say this. I didn't ask for you to do this. I asked for you to just make a Spawn script that is starring him. I want to know about him. I want to see the personal side. I want to see the side of Spawn who is struggling to deal with, oh yeah, you made a deal with the devil, and the fact is you get to see all the downfall of that particular hold on, give me 1 minute. Sorry about that. Fucking hell. Anyway, I apologize for it. I took so long to get back up here. Family shit. Family shit. But yeah, I mean, I looked at a lot of things with my friend, and I can understand what he's coming from, and he has every right to say how he feels on certain issues. But I mean, personally, for me, I just don't want Marvel to lose everything. And I don't want it to where the creators are so bitter, which I see a lot of times in the comic book business. Kind of reminds me of the music business, where a lot of band members are so bitter you don't get a reunion. They will hold that grudge until the day they die. And it's so petty and so pathetic. And they don't understand, like, look, you got so many amount of years for your life. You might as well just fucking resolve your issues and just go forward. you can't hold that grudge, but people do that way. And I've seen that with the comic business, and it's no different than anything else. And it makes me scared for the future. Um, but anyway, I mean, like, well, I'll just have to wait and see. I mean, like, if it happens, I mean, let's say it happens. Let's say Marvel loses everything, and Disney has to either close down Marvel, and it could really hurt Marvel Studios. I don't know what will happen to Marvel Studios. I think they'll just merge with Disney, and Kevin Feige will just work with Disney or just go somewhere else, and the rest is history from there. And after that, I mean, that would be the end. I mean, they would have to either close the Marvel Studios and just end it on a whimper, because of everyone's going to be asking what happened to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They got killed by legal issues. The rights of Marvel pretty much went up, and they lost everything. And therefore, they are going to have to close shop or just completely end the Marvel Cinematic Universe and end a potential to a certain degree, we might never get to see Secret Wars. That's another big just stepping stone, and just stomp on your feet and just like, shit. Well, that just ended everything. But just, it is what it is. I mean, you could only be a fan of everything until you just kind of get crushed. Or yeah. Or like you said, Marvel reboots. Yeah, exactly. That would be very depressing too, because you just started your universe and you're already rebooting it. And yet again, I mean, it is what it is. But granted, at the same time, it's just, things are the way they are. I'm like, personally, for me, I'm always going to be a Marvel fan. I'm always will be a Marvel fan. I'm always going to go flag that flagship company, because A, it's one of the companies I want to work for. B, I wanted to just support them as best as I can. But it's just, I don't like to see them lose everything, because the whole dream goal is to get to there as well, because I like to go up there as well, just to work for them. And that's the main thing where I'm crossing my fingers, where they make a Steve Ditko, like, okay, Steve, or his brother, should I say, we'll make this amount of money for you, or you'll get the same type of money, and the rest is history, or whatever. And granted, he'll probably win, because it's Steve Ditko's brother, and Stan Lee's daughter is, oh god, I'm not even imagining what she's going to end up doing, because she's probably going to battling the same thing. And I won't be surprised that she tries to do a type pull where my father wrote your character that you draw, and therefore you don't deserve that type of money, so I deserve it. My father did all this stuff, and it's just, oh my god, I'll literally lose it after that. But yet again, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, things are the way they are. I mean, people are gonna act the way they're gonna do, and but besides all that stuff, as everything else, I mean, I'm looking forward to the Cowboy Bebop live action movie or show. I think it's a show, or it's a movie. I think it's a movie or show. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I really would. I honestly do think that's going to be really good. I do think that it's going to be really cool to see how well accurate that they're going to go for. Tevia, if you want to come down, you can come down now. If you want, I'll send the link. I'll send the link to you right now. But I'll just say this. I think the Cowboy Bebop live action could be a potential good adaptation, but yet again, I'm keeping a low profile and staying, let's just say, in the middle. Just stay in the middle, and it's a series. Okay, all right. We're getting 9 episodes, Tevio. So we got 2 episodes for What If, and plus all the other Marvel shows. And supposedly we're going to get more Marvel announcements in Phase 4. So Marvel's movies and TV shows are probably still going to stretch on all the way up to supposedly 2024. So they might, granted, they might just win by some way, but yeah, again, it is what it is. Anyway, if you want to come down to the link, go ahead. But anyway, I mean, I just truly believe that we could go see how much we could get on. What I'm trying to say is, I'm just hoping that, writers. And this is the one thing I want to say. I'm trying to best to say it without offending anyone. But I really dislike the whole fact of SJW or woke and this and that. But I'm like, you didn't even give it a chance. And you're already saying it's woke or it's SJW. And yet when I read the fucking product, it's not even none of that. It's just telling a story. Like Doom. People saying it's a woke because there's no diversity, and I'm like thinking, no, you fucking clown. It's not supposed to be diversity. It's talking about a group of civilizations, and it's talking about one particular family and shit like that, and it's just stuff like that, or they shit on a comic book. And they have the comic book writer or the filmmaker just absolutely just attack the fans. And I just like, oh my God, you just play off. You're just fueling that fire and just absolutely just killed every bit of what people wanted. Oh, hey, Ren, what's going on?
Oh, not much.
I was just talking about some things, and I was just like talking about like the whole factor of people should take some writers some credit. I mean, like, give the writer time to breathe and not criticize. Now, granted, I'll raise my hand and say I should have given Toyotaro the benefit of the doubt, because I'm like, I was so hooked. I'm like, oh my God, can't wait. See Vegeta get his shine. I was so in that moment, and I just fucking just slapped myself, and I'm like, God damn it. I was super angry. I was very, very angry. But I mean, how do you feel about that?
No, you weren't the only one that was angry. Everybody was angry in the Dragon Ball Super community.
Hey, I could barely hear you. Hold on, give me 1 minute. I gotta plug in my headset.
You barely hear me? Oh shit.
All right, I'm back now. Sorry about that. You hear me now? You there? I think Godzilla just stepped on him.
All right. You.
Say that again. Say something. Oh shit, you're glitching, buddy. You better come back and kind of glitch. You're glitching right now. Tavia, get your ass down here, man. Get your ass down here. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like, writers should give somewhat of a chance. But I also feel like writers should also get criticized when it's absolutely necessary, when you have no sympathy, no sympathetic on what that author did. Because I'm being real and I'm saying this. When I see Attack on Titan literally just fucking murdered the whole concept of what made his book so goddamn greatness. And then he ultimately destroyed it in such epic fashion that I literally question every fan who was Attack on Titan fan, and I just literally ask, was it worth it? And there's a lot of times I'm very skeptical on being a part of a manga series. Granted, I've seen Hiro Mashima's failures, the writer, or should I say the author of Fairy Tail and Eden Zero. I seen his fall. And I don't know if I should go through that again, but yet again I'm reading and watching his series, his new series, and it's pretty damn good. It's not that bad. My only criticism is I wish that he could have made a better female villain than just reused a character that I really love in Fairy Tail and just make her to be the villain. It's very lazy. And this is one of the things I say about mangas, that a lot of times that they're very lazy on originality, on terms of the things they go by, on just absolutely thinking, okay, we're going to have yours truly, this character go forward, but then after that, we're going to pull him back because of X, Y, and Z. It's just stupid. It's just stupid because when I look at Toyotaro, I'm like, dude, you should have pulled your bank on yours truly, Vegeta, kicking the shit out of that main character. That was the right time to do it. That was the right time. Now you fucked up. Now you pretty much made it to where, oh, great, wonderful. That's just absolutely peachy. You wasted a form. And then yet again, he faced them again, and you had that whole redo, but it kept on getting interrupted by Goku, and it's just bullshit crap. And it made me very pissed off on the previous chapter, but the recent chapter, I'm like, okay. If this was the full intentions, okay, I'll let this slide. I'll let it go. But if you fuck up again, it's back to square one with you. It's just, yeah. I mean, I was very, very upset that Toyotaro hyped us up for nothing, absolutely for nothing, and just I was very angry. Anyway, you there, man?
Yeah, I'm here.
Anyway,
I'll be eating dinner.
You could eat dinner and you could do that, all that stuff. Like you could all, what's that word? You could have all the time in the world. You could come back if you want. I mean, like
No, I just finished.
All right. But I'm just saying, with the whole factor of, for me, I just dislike a lot of things what yours truly did. And when I mean yours truly did, I mean absolutely ruined it. What made the series is so goddamn good, and then ultimately people either shit on him or defend him, and that's another thing I hate. But I mean, I just, and that's the thing I hate about mangas, where people shit on authors where they don't deserve it. They don't get.
It's fucked up and wrong. It's in some person depth with it.
Exactly. But I mean, but yet again, I would say, like, it's a damn shame that, I mean, you know, you have manga authors or even comic book writers or even filmmakers. Just the whole aspect of, there should be a point to where some things need to draw the line. Some
Yeah.
things need to draw the line of, okay, I get what this person is trying to go for. Let's see
Trying to
where
accomplish.
this. Yeah, exactly. And if they make, oh God, I swear to God, I would so laugh. if my friend Inferno's information is correct, which I do believe, he's never wrong, and if he's right, and which I do think he is, oh, it's gonna be so good just to see that whole thing go down. I'm dying to see how that character, yours truly, John Kent, is gay.
Which I go bullshit. I did my own rant video on it when it's rumor figure. With that, I do no rant video if it thing does come true. And you should
Tell me. No, I wouldn't go rant on it yet. I would give it an entire story arc. Give it 6 issues long. And if it's like totally crap, you could shit on the issues. Oh, great, that'll be better than just like because at that point you could have it where you have every right to shit on it when it's all done. When you give the writer or the author a room to breathe and to tell that person's story and where that person's gonna go, and it sucks so goddamn bad.
Like Dennis Superman, that drove me mental.
Oh, it was perfect because it was everything I hated about with the trash of yours truly on the Superman Rebirth books. Cash into the Superman pre-52 tards, take everything that what made Superman so good and just crumbling down. Because what I hate about the Rebirth comics, okay, cool. They gave him a son. They have him mentor him, and they kind of hinted that he was going to be Connor's replacement because they didn't know what to do with Connor.
Well, here's the thing. New 52 destroyed him, and they had to go.
No. That's bullshit, Tevia. Don't tell me that crap, because if that was the case, why the fuck did they bring him back then? Oh, wait, I know why. Because if they didn't destroy him, they wouldn't be bringing him back. It's more like they...
Superboy, not...
Like, Superboy had so many directions. First, they had him to be a... Let's just say...
Clone of Harvest?
Yeah, basically kind of like a party kid. Let's just say the... those typical 80s kids.
Oh, wait, you're playing the 90s Superboy. I mean, you're playing the 90s Superboy, my bad, which kind of can't.
Yeah.
I'll define New 52 Superboy.
I'm talking about the Superboy character in general. That character has so many directions that had him pretty much be that 80s kid in the 90s.
90s kid, yeah.
90s kid. Then after that, they strip everything about that and gave him this modern take, give him a t-shirt, give him long pants, shoes.
That was great. I
agree. That was one of the things that made the character better. But the one thing that you misunderstood, and this is one of the things I cannot stand about pre-52 tards, is because the fact is you have it where everyone hated him because it was a new version of the character. It was not the same. It's not like the pre-52 Superman and the new 52 Superman were one and the same. Oh, wait, there were, because actually we make some bullshit storyline just because we wanted to. And just to piss people off who supported the New 52, who back up DC, and also it kind of accepted the fact that was then, this is now. That's how we roll.
Oh, trying to screen share. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what you're trying to show me? What's this whole for?
This.
Yeah, so?
This is what I'm defining to, because let's face this series crashed and burned, literally, because it got stupid.
Are you sure, Tanya? Because I'm like in my case, it was just all right. Because I'm gonna say the only thing that crashed and burned was your shit. Because if that was the case, okay. If that was the case, your shit would still be around, and everything else would have been the same. Everything else would have been the boring rinse and repeat The same cycle every time. The lazy writing every single time. Oh, hey, Ren, what's going on?
Wait a minute. I didn't know about it. I know we're in the new Super After World team. When that happened? Oh, we got John Ray Kent. Huh. I didn't know about this.
All right, Ren. Well, Ren, how do you respond to this whole claim? You only want to crush? You want me to?
Well,
continue
Superboy for New 52 was actually a hit and miss.
Okay.
It was a miss when he died, when they killed him off.
Oh, he got killed off.
That is true. You're right about that.
And then when he came back, I was like, okay, that's pretty lazy to bring him back that way.
Mm-hmm. That was too.
And make him kind of like a herald.
Yeah, that's another thing too, which was kind of dumb at the same time. But it was also. But the only thing I felt very pissed off. I'm like, okay, from the beginning of New 52 Titans, we introduced Bart.
Bart Allen, aka Bart Tor, the imposter.
Yeah, exactly. Bart Tor. Which honestly came back in the end and brought the same girl, which was kind of weird and dumb at the same time in the DCU Titans. And we have that moment where, he's a good guy. And then next minute later, oh, wait, take that back. We have where he's a bad guy and did all this crimes, and his girlfriend was too blind and stupid of her love with him, and then ultimately went to prison. And then after that, it seemed like he killed her, and then after that, oh no, they're perfectly fine. And
he abandoned her in prison for bullshit because he wanted to back the path. But that ain't mean what? You bad soldier.
Yet again, I would rather take that than, let's bring back Wally and then ruined him for the wrong reasons. And yet again, I blame Jeff Johns for bringing his ass in. I blame DC themselves for bringing those characters that I want, because I'm like, okay, you're having a dumbass, or just a guy in general that has a good has a decent run on Batman and overall decent Marvel books, but just overall,
Vision was good.
But overall, you just wasted yours truly, Kid Flash, for what reasons? Oh wait, I know, fan service, and that's why
have done jack and shit.
And also another thing is they changed the lineup of the Teen Titans, and that's where
I graduated one. That pissed me off again. What?
And also, Tell me, let me say this. And at that point, I'm just like, at this point now at DC, I'm just done. I'm just so fucking done. I'm like, they can do whatever they want with the characters. I would rather go deal with a different company and have them take the DC characters and just do them better. Because at that point, I know what I'm getting myself into. Or just go read Marvel, because I know at least with them, they could do a decent job. Now, granted, I'll give DC some credit. I give the whole factor of we have a black Batman. We have that whole moment like, hey, we got a black Batman. I mean, like, why doesn't DC respond towards the Miles Morales Spider-Man type direction with another Batman? I mean, let's give another Batman type character, but he's black. And by the way, you know that actor that was in Black Panther? The gorilla. Forgot his name. He was a villain.
M'Baku?
No, he was one of the main villains in Black Panther. The white gorilla.
M'Baku, I think that's him. Or you're referring to the Killmonger. Or to
I'm trying to get him. Hold on.
Claw?
No, hold on. Just give me a minute. No, I think this is it. Hold on, just give me a minute. I'm trying to, because I saw a casting. I saw that whole moment. I'm like, oh shit. I mean, we're having that moment where we see him pretty much. Where is he? The fuck is he? Hold on, I'm trying to. Oh, there he is. my show right now. I found him. Just give me 1 minute. Come on. Oh, god damn it. Fuck, bitch. Sorry, my internet's fucking up. Alright. Alright. This character. This character I was talking about. The actor who played this character.
M'Baku. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's him. The actor who played him in the fucking
Black Panther movie.
The Black Panther movie, he wanted to play that character in the DC live action department. I'm like, that's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, like, that would be a really cool direction. I mean, hell, we're getting like, if we can get Miles in a movie, why can't we get him into a movie? And plus, we're dealing the multiverse, would have been great. And I agree with 616 on the whole thing. If we really wanted to please everyone, we should have used the multiverse for that whole thing. And at that problem, we would have at least somewhat deal with, like, okay, some people, but yeah, at the same time, it would kind of draw that narrative. This universe is successful over the other, kind of like what Marvel had with the Ultimate Universe, and
blew up.
Yeah, and blew up on such big exposure that people preferred that universe over the main Marvel universe, and they were thinking about, should we replace the
sequence of the old
yes. Should we replace it? Should we? It was like a very like, should we or should we not? I don't know. And
let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Like, it's just shit like that. I mean, like, god damn it, guys. I mean, like, if you're gonna do it, fucking pull the trigger. Just pull it. Just do it. Just do it.
Sequence they can do Ultimate, then Ultimate got destroyed by Ultimatum.
Yeah, but yet again, I mean, like, Ultimatum killed it, and the only thing that was there was fucking Miles.
Spider-Man. But Ultimate that got killed. Ultimate X-Men got dead.
Ultimate X-Men. Oh my, no. I'll say this: the only thing that were survive in the aftermath of Ultimatum was the fact of Ultimate Spider-Man that was barely hanging on by a thread, and which I'm very glad that Bendis kind of, like, I don't know if he protected his characters, which I think he did.
He wrote the time to Ultimatum. He wrote the time to Old Spider-Man.
I think he protected his characters. I think he told Jeff Loeb, "Don't you kill off any of my characters."
Yeah.
And if you do, there's going to be problems, and that's where I feel like. But the Ultimate X-Men, oh god,
they got fucked.
No, they didn't got fucked. They got murdered. It was so goddamn bad, And I'm like, oh my god, he just do what I think he just did? He fucking murdered the X-Men. Killing off Professor X would have been one thing. Killing off Cyclops, and then after the fact, let's have Jean Grey and everyone else be all bad, and let's make all these plot holes aplenty. And it's just like, oh my god, it's just like, and how does Wolverine get a son at this whole entire time? And then we find out later on, and I'm just literally thinking of, like, oh god. But yet again, he was one of the coolest parts of the aftermath, because
Jimmy Hudson.
He's a really cool character. I liked him. I think he should have replaced Dakin, if you ask me. Oh shit, Ren left. What the fuck, man? Where's Ren?
Me. He had to go. Maybe he can't win the shit. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, Natty.
Hey guys. Hey girl. Hey TV, how you been? What's up, guys?
Good.
Oh, we were just talking about bullshit and just talk about some stuff. And I talked to a little bit of my friend saying how he feels, and I get what he's saying, but I mean, just back to the whole subject of the Ultimate Universe. But the Ultimate Universe, it was done. It was done. If they didn't kill off the Ultimate Universe, if they didn't damage the brand so bad that it literally just like all there was, my connections was really bad. Oh, it was okay. It's okay. It's okay, Ren. It's all right.
That sucks. Yeah, it's okay, man.
But anyway, it would. I'll just say this. It was just if they left it alone on a certain degree, like they kept it going, they didn't end it, and they just didn't kill off any characters. Granted, Miles wouldn't be here. That's another thing too. Miles wouldn't exist because I feel like Miles was the only thing that kept that universe alive.
Well, that and Open Avengers, sort of.
Ultimate Avengers was who gives a fuck about them? I mean, they're not really Avengers. They missed the point of what made those characters so goddamn good. But they got the characters right on a certain degree on X-Men and yours truly, Spider-Man.
Yep.
I mean, even though they changed a few things, which is fine, new interpretations, alternate universe, shit like that, that's going to be a very drastic change or almost sometimes it's almost a copy and paste.
Yeah.
Because what do you need to change? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
Yeah. So I just
yeah. The only good Ultimate I would say was Open 4, who I got Open Hawkeye before he went crazy after his parents got murdered. And that's about it. Ultimate Captain was an asshole. Ultimate Iron Man.
Ultimate Iron Man was just fine. That's all I'm gonna say.
He was fine. Ultimate Cap is a complete scumbag. I hate Ultimate Cap.
What's wrong with Ultimate Cap, man? He's your favorite character. I just had to throw that. I'm like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with you, man? He's your favorite character. What the fuck you talking about? I mean, like, it's just, but yet again, I understand how you're feeling. I mean, personally, for me, I think Thor was like, yet again, I'm a fan of the Silver Age Thor comics. And I was not a big fan of the Thor design. I did not like his hammer. I like the fact they went back and kind of correct their mistakes. But yet again, they went back to the Ultimate Hammer. So therefore, I'm just like, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know Open 4 about Galactus, aka 616 Galactus, then Cataclysm.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, what the fuck was this? I gotta show you. You gotta show me this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
How bad was that? How bad was it?
I don't remember. The old 4 series was fine. But I think the shit I read was Cataclysm, which dealt with the Ultimate Last Stand. Which, hang on.
Cataclysm, wasn't that an event about fucking Galactus?
Yes.
Yeah, that was. I actually like this. I actually like the tie-in of Spider-Man. Actually,
yeah,
really
the tie-ins of Spider-Man were good.
Yeah, they were really cool. I actually like the fact they put Cloak and Dagger in that whole thing.
Yeah.
With Miles and everything between that whole stuff, and granted, it was kind of cool seeing the Ultimates battling Galactus. Would have been like,
yes,
but yet again, Galactus didn't do much. Galactus didn't. He just stood around, just stayed quiet. The Watcher barely did anything, and it's just, yeah. I mean,
and Rick Jones became Betty Captain Marvel in that universe. Long story.
Yeah, that's true.
Then Open Captain America, I think he died. I think Galactus killed him, but thank God, because I didn't give a damn at the Open Captain universe. Actually, there was one point I liked about the story, where they show Marvel and the maker, Open Release, go super safe and meet with Superior Spider-Man. That was funny.
Yeah, it was cute. That was cute. But I mean, yet again, Superior Spider. Do you really wonder why Superior Spider-Man really happened the way it did? I mean, like,
No.
I actually kind of like ask, like, do you really wonder why? It's because either A, the books were tanking, or B, uh, they just had to make something different. And that's the only thing I could possibly see when they were making, because I personally believe the whole fact of a lot of the just a lot of the directions had to go forward. And I felt like with the direction pre Superior Spider-Man, I feel like it needed to happen. Like, I personally feel like it was probably the best thing out of yours truly.
Dan Slott one.
Yeah, that's well. Besides Spider,
Galactus. Yeah, I think he did. Unwin.
I'll just say this. I mean, like, one thing about Dan Slott on it, like his entire run. Like, for me, my only main things that I really loved was the billionaire playboy Peter Parker.
That drove me nuts. That's just stupid idea.
Dude, I was like, this is
mad.
such an nostalgia for Iron Man, and the whole crossover with Iron Man. That was fun.
I think that's the end of the World Civil War 2, which
no. But yet again, I'm like, it's like I had fun with my whole feelings with Dan Slott. It's like I loved his storyline with Iron Man with Spider-Man, and also Miles. You know, the whole Renew Your Vows villain type character.
Yeah, Regent. That made me mad. Why bring this villain back? I was mad because I wanted to.
But yet again, I mean, maybe he likes writing him. But I mean, why do we bring back Green Goblin? Because we like writing. We like seeing that character, and maybe if you make a villain or a character that you really like, you're gonna keep pumping him out. You're gonna keep pumping that character out. I mean, wait, no way. Dan Slott's planned. Oh yeah, okay.
2 years? Really?
That's it.
Yeah. That's what 616 said. I didn't know about that. But
Neither did I. Huh.
Yeah.
But 616, was Spider-Verse planned, or was that just
Well, that Marvel editorial.
Or was that Marvel editorial? Or was it just like, I believe it was during the time frame of the Sony stuff with the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, because they go by Electro
and Sony wanted to do a Spider-Verse, and and Marvel were like, okay, we'll greenlight all these other books for you guys to kind of promote the film, what you're going for, which that's great. That's awesome. But at the same time, I mean, like, I do believe that, it worked, but also it backfired at the same time. But yet again, it was great to see Spider-Man 2099. It's great to see him with a lot of characters that people like.
Spider-Man 2099 was the Superior Spider-Man. He beat Superior Spider-Man first.
No, it was great. Tell you, he didn't get a book.
Yeah, he didn't get a book until after Superior Spider-Man ended.
Yeah, and also on top of that, he also got 2 books, and that was great. Oh, it was really? He wrote Shattered Dimensions?
Yeah. He did wrote that game.
That game was awesome.
How about that? No wonder he did Spider-Verse. Because they tried to make that game into comic, but it didn't work. They ruined Spider-Man, my favorite character, Manny Parker. I was mad.
Well, technically, tell you the truth, that was probably the creator of Spider-Girl wanted to do that direction.
To kill MCU Peter? I don't think so. That fell as SWAT. SWAT killed MCU Peter.
But okay. If I ask him, if I come down to the creator of Spider-Girl, and I ask him, was when you were doing the tie-in of Spider-Verse with Spider-Girl, was Peter's death planned? And if he says yes, I'm going to come after you and say, Tevia,
I told you so.
I told you so. Don't doubt me, because I will come back with you and I will make sure you are like, no. And I'm going to be like, yes, Tevia. Yes. Spider-Gwen was modeled because, of course.
It was an intense franchise at the time. Oh, yeah, that did have it during that time. And Spider grew up.
Granted, I do love Spider, and granted, I'll just kind of say this. I am hoping we do get this. I just want it so bad. Sony or either Disney gets it. It's either two actresses. I really want it to be. Give me a minute.
Yeah, it's on the road.
Which one?
Trying to get okay. All right.
God, the anime picture was hot.
Sorry.
Hold on, trying to find it. Where are they? Where is it?
Oh yeah, Doctor Strange. We forgot that day's happening. I think issue 1 came out.
Yeah, and I told Rin about it. Like, do you think like the reason why they're killing off Doctor Strange is because the lawsuit that's probably coming?
Hey.
I want this. I want this to happen.
She was great. I know.
Yeah, the actress who was in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, or
that is her.
Or we get Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy. Where's that fucking picture? I think I deleted it. Fuck me. Oh, there it is. Fuck me. There it is. I do want to see this.
Oh yeah.
I can see her.
That's amazing.
I do want to see it, but yet again, I mean, who knows if we ever going to get it. But granted, I mean, we'll have to wait and see how things go. I mean, the actress who plays Gwen Stacy in the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, Emma Stone, would love to play her again with that type character, but I'm like, only time will tell. I mean, like,
no.
I'm hoping that, granted, I'm hoping that things don't end pretty badly, but it just is what it is. But the worst case for everything for us Marvel fans is where every writer who did a character, no, put your head down, you'll get your turn later.
Okay.
This is my group channel, my group video.
Okay.
If you wanna, if I want to let you, if you want to talk, you could talk on your channel. But I'm not being rude. But I'm just like, I'm letting you talk. I'll let you talk when I'm done talking. I'll tell you guys. I'm done talking right now. But anyway, but I'll just say this. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, the worst case scenario for us Marvel fans, if we have it where every Spider-Man writer comes down at Marvel and Disney and they say, yeah, since you're having this, I deserve to have a piece of the pie of that character because I wrote for that character. That's the worst part for me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be like, oh, dear God, no.
That's worst case scenario.
That's the worst. Granted, one thing of the whole factor of the lawsuit of Steve Ditko and Stan Lee's daughter are coming after Marvel.
And Jack Kirby.
Yeah, that too. Going after Marvel, trying to get the rights back, but ultimately either A, failing miserably, or B, never going to get that rights back because you're not going to get it. Or even settle a court case where, okay, we'll give you this amount of money and the rest is history. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but if they do, it's game done. It's over. Oh, yeah, Tevia?
Nah. What did the night Aunt May died? The night when you want to die, trying to get kind, you want to contact me, committing that one that's side. Honestly, I have all those storylines, I choose particularly Aunt May and Gwen Stacy. They don't ever make sense. Wait, didn't I support?
No, Tevye,
I
it didn't. No, Tevye, it didn't. You couldn't tell me that Gwen Stacy's death really made any justifiable thing, because 616 backed me up on this one, and I need you on this one, 616. They only did it just because they wanted to have Peter to have being single to get that, let's say, demographic people. And then after that, God damn it, dog. Reminds me of my dog at my home, my mom's room. Devilish.
Cute.
I know, man. I know how you're feeling, man. But I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, like, oh shit, fuck! I gotta end this because my fucking battery is about to die real soon. Any final words before we head out?
Well, guys, let's pass this on by.
Yeah, you can. I just say any final words. You can talk now, man.
Okay. So I just want to you guys, but so Tibia, okay, I just want to I made a video today about this whole lawsuit that happened yesterday. That we should happen.
Mm-hmm.
I did my research today, and I checked out the video about I did today about Spider-Man. Could go public domain by 2023. But sure not with the whole legal state. But Disney needs to fight this. Like I want, like what I'm talking about. Like Spider-Man needs to. Spider-Man, all these characters. Like these lawsuits that happen. But like Disney to fight this. Like they need to we need to make sure to these like all this stuff happened Marvel, Mark's interview.
Yeah.
What's my
I heard we're just trying to approach the main stuff, and that confused me because I don't know what
you
that
saying, man?
means.
I was doing something.
Oh, sorry. Natty?
I was saying about Spider-Man could go public domain by 2023 with the lawsuits still happening after
Yeah, we got a year on the whole thing, and I mean, like, they're gonna have to make something up to keep the license. The only thing I'm using Disney for an example, like on the whole Predator lawsuit. Apparently, they're doing another Predator movie, which the creators are trying to get their rights back because in the original Fox 20th Century Fox contract, they had so many years to allow what 20th Century Fox to do whatever with it, and then ultimately they are now trying to get it back because I given Fox so many years of freedom to do with the franchise. This is what it's owed. I deserve it back. Now, at one hand, I'm like, okay, I was all for it, but then I realized, well, why didn't you do the same? But yet again, I look at it like the whole problem of if you're going to give it, are you going to give it to someone even worse? I mean, it's best to just, or granted, you could just straight out retire it, and that would be another thing.
Which that's probably a better option at this point because they know what to do to play the franchise.
Yeah, but especially the other brand, but
no, but yet again, I would also say that's a waste because that's like saying I given up Star Wars.
Oh yeah, good point. Because Mandalorian's so good. After one, you didn't have 11. Not the villain is good.
I mean, I look at it like if you don't want to make more Predator movies, then it didn't deserve to get made. Then I look at things like very differently. I look at it like if you made a franchise, it deserves to get milked.
Yeah.
For both good and bad reasons. That's just how I feel. And that may be controversial on the whole thing, but that's just how I feel. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Any final words before we head out?
My papa, I just sit there and go, oh, sorry, Natty.
I just want to tell you guys thank you for join Edgar's stream.
Sorry, I'll just say I'll just want to apologize. I didn't let you talk, and I apologize about that. But next time you will talk. Next time, I promise.
Okay. I try to say you guys are okay. I want to say that thank you for enjoying Edgar's stream. Thank you guys for enjoying his live stream on his channel.
Natty?
Oh man. Okay, I was saying that thank you for enjoying Edgar's stream. Thank you for enjoying Tivia's live.
You don't need to do that. That's not really necessary, man. I know
No,
you're trying
you're an awesome person, man, and I respect that.
well, at least I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm like, we got to get going. I got to get going. Got to do shit.
Okay. I have to
do
go
shit,
also.
man. Like I'm trying to speed this up. Don't want to be a dick, but I mean, like, I was hoping that my friend Inferno would try to come down here, but I guess he's too busy. I guess we'll come in later. I'll just say this. I mean, for everything what I just talked about, I mean, let's hope for the best on Marvel. Let's hope for the best on everything what we have. Just enjoy what we got. And I'll do another let's talk about whatever, and just I'll see you. See you guys.
All right, see you guys.
See you, man.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. We got something. Hold on. While the whole rights issues you can get at the end of the story, Bendis. Yeah, true. Do you think that before I head out, like, do you think that Bendis, or do you think what I'm trying to say is, do you think that Marvel could get a solution out of this?
I think that there could be a solution to this. As I mentioned in my video on Instagram, I think Marvel should just pay the creator, just pay that to make a deal. But then
yet again, but here's the thing, Tevya. Some things are just they're so bitter, they don't give a fuck.
So,
I mean, that's how bad it really is. That's what I look at it. I mean, like, and I keep talking about it because I'm like, it's always on my mind now. Ever since, like, it's kind of funny that I did a video talking about everything I hate about DC, and then the next minute later, I get the Marvel news happens, and I'm like, I just literally sit at the computer, and I'm just like, with a grumpy face, and I'm saying, perfect. Someone must have watched my video, and I swear to God, someone must have watched my video and probably say, you know what? What's best to piss this kid off? What's best to piss him off to the worst degree that he's always going to be talking about this situation, and he's always going to be clamoring for something, and he's just wishing. Yeah, he's coming. Don't worry.
Where you see him?
Not yet, but he's coming. I know. But yet again, it is what it is. But sorry that I had to go talk for my mom for a minute.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Fuck it out.
See ya. Bye.